Kit Williamson. Now, you have just created one of the most phenomenal shows ever with Eastsiders here. Producing, directing, writing, starring, you do all of it. What inspired you to bring it back for the 4th season all these years later?
Thank you so much. I mean, we really brought the show back because of the fans, because all the viewers of the show came together and actually financed a new season. Over 1,000 people donated money to make this season happen, and I'm so grateful to them.
And it happened so quickly, too. Everyone was like, give me more Eastsiders. So. Now, this show, too, has just been absolutely revolutionary all the way back from 2012, representing the LGBTQ community in a very honest, true way that we don't see a lot on television, especially sitcoms. And now that is a really big theme that you've brought into this 4th season. So why did you feel that it was important to represent relationships of all different types, and especially addressing specifically in the show relationships like that?
Yeah, I think that we have a tendency to say there's a right way to be in a relationship, but there is no right and wrong in relationships. There's only what's right for you, and that's something I really believe. I think the show is a dialectic on love, representing all different kinds of relationships, all different kinds of stories, because we need more than one queer narrative going at once. There isn't just one type of queer person, and there isn't just one type of queer relationship.
I love that, and I love that this show so beautifully reflects all of these different nuances and relationships as well. And you actually work with your husband on the show.
Yeah, this is instead of a mom and pop sort of affair, this is a pop and pop sort of thing. We actually shoot the show in our living room. My cat plays my cat in the show. It's really great to be able to offer up a little bit of a time capsule of our lives, because we've grown so much as the show has grown.
I definitely agree. It's so amazing too to get to see this reflected all these years later as well. And you too, now having this on Netflix, have really been on the forefront of streaming. I mean, you hopped onto that, you made this as a web series first, and then now going all the way into the streaming service Netflix that's been dominating. How do you feel that the digital era has really changed the way that we view our media?
Our television viewing habits have changed so dramatically in the 7 years that we've been doing this show. When we started Eastsiders back in 2012, a lot of people didn't even know what a web series was, and there was this conventional wisdom that you couldn't get somebody to watch something for longer than 3 minutes. And then shows like ours broke through and had longer form episodes. We grew from 10 to 15-minute episodes to half-hour episodes, and proved that people would really watch streaming television narrative content. And we've seen that that's just revolutionized the way that we process stories now. The way that we watch stories has changed dramatically.
I have to say too, your writing is so amazing and so succinct that even those early episodes, I went back and rewatched the whole series before this season came out, and you don't feel like you're losing any story, even in these episodes that are shorter. How do you feel that you approach your writing process to make sure that all of these beats are hit, even with a time constraint?
Well, thanks so much. Yeah, I just think you have to be really efficient with language. You have to think about it in terms of what is the pivotal moment for the characters. That forces you to really tell the story in a concise way. And I think that that's only enriched the storytelling in the show.
What has been the most challenging part for you, both writing, directing, and starring all together?
I mean, it's definitely hard to keep your focus, and even now, I'm thinking oh, I've got to make sure this event goes well. So
it's going fantastic, I will
great.
say.
I mean, we're going to have a great crowd, but I should probably go run and do that.
All right, well, we'll let you go. But thank you so much for talking with us. And guys, be sure to check out Eastsiders on Netflix. Phenomenal. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Really appreciate it.